As Rich mentioned, the biggest problems have been south of us, St. Augustine to Marineland. The wind and rain has already flooded some roads along the Matanzas River downtown. News 4 Jax reporter Ann Maxwell joins us live from St. Augustine. So, Ann, what's the situation right now?
Well, we're by the fort right now. There's a lot of strong wind. It's very wet. Some rough water behind me rocking some boats. We saw some of that water lapping over the wall earlier today. This parking lot was pretty flooded about an hour ago, but some of that has since receded. Earlier this morning, 4 people were rescued from 2 incidents on boats around 7 a.m. A 76-foot sailboat was drifting toward the Bridge of Lions. We're told 1 person aboard was rescued, and then about half an hour later, around 7:30, another sailboat actually got caught under the bridge, and the Coast Guard had to rescue 2 people aboard. We're told a 3rd person had gotten away earlier on a dinghy, and I did speak with the Deputy Director of Emergency Management here in St. Johns County. He says there's going to be flooding in certain areas. He says it's important to be prepared and stay aware. Live from St. Augustine, Ann Maxwell, Channel 4, the local station.
And thank you. So the blustery wet conditions rolled into Duval County a few hours ago. News 4 Jax reporter Corley Peel is in San Marco, where crews are already prepping for the possibility of flooding along the St. Johns River. Corley.
That's right. We're here at Landon Avenue in San Marco. You can see that my umbrella, it's moving because the wind is starting to pick up out here, but the rain is light at this time. But you can see that the water, it is starting to rise out here. If you look at that dock, you can see how high the tide is. Fortunately, the water here at the St. Johns River is not spilling over into the street at this time, but you can see these orange signs that are set up on the back side of it says use caution, tidal flooding. We saw city workers out here this morning putting these signs up just as a precaution because this is a common area that does typically flood. And I have been speaking with people who live out here, and they say that they're planning to just stay inside today because they don't want to get out in this mess.
Days like today, we usually move the cars up the street from back there just because I have a lower car, so up here it doesn't flood as bad. So if we know the rain's coming, we usually just scoot up the street to avoid getting stuck.
Another right on there, yeah. And here's another live look at the St. Johns River. You can see that the water is rising, but again, it's not spilling out into the street at this time. But city crews, they are monitoring this weather. Also, if you're in the area, just be mindful. Luckily, there's no rising water in the streets at this time. The roads are wet, as you can see, but nothing to be concerned about at this time. But again, we are continuing to follow the conditions out here, and we'll continue to keep you updated. Reporting live from San Marco, Corley Peel, Channel 4, the local station.